Hello, everyone, and welcome to a bonus episode of Midlife with Courage. I'm Kim Benoit, your host, and it's just me by myself today chatting with you. And the reason I'm doing this is I had something happen this week that I wanted to share with you all, and it just touched my heart, and I just wanted to share it. So, what happened? I have started volunteering at a horse riding therapy place, a farm. And so if you don't know what that means, people who are physically or mentally challenged, they come to this farm and they get to ride a horse. And it's way more than that. They actually get to participate in getting the horse ready to whatever ability they can. And then they have certified instructors. This isn't just, somebody who just happens to have horses. It's an actual program with certifications. And they go through a little routine of getting the person on the horse, and they do exercises on the horse. They ride the horse around the barn or the arena, and it's just a really wonderful program. I didn't grow up with horses, but I had horses later, and you all know my story with my horses. But just being around horses is therapeutic and a cure for what ails you. So in my experience anyway, so it does wonderful things for people who are challenged. And there's volunteers there, of course. That's why I was there, and like 3 volunteers per horse, because you need one to lead the horse and one on each side of the person to be right there and hold on to them if we need to. And anyway, it's just a fun thing. Well, this past week, I had my first session there, and it was awesome and a little emotional because I hadn't really been around horses since we put Rio down about a year and a half ago, but it was good. It's all good. And so there's 2 sessions, and the volunteers get there early, kind of get the horses ready and get things set up. And we had the first session, and it was wonderful. And we had kind of put the horses back, and we're waiting for the next session to start. And as you know, there's like 4 clients at a time, and they walk into the barn, and you tell them, which horse they're going to have and all that. And so we were between the sessions and waiting, and this young lady walked in, and I will never forget this. It was so awesome. She walks into the big doorway of the barn. She throws her hands out and she says, "Hi, I'm 41." And everyone just smiled and laughed. And it turned out that she had just recently had a birthday, and she'd been there, last year for sessions, but she was just announcing, arms open wide, that how old she was. And she was so excited about it. And I thought, you go, girl. Age didn't really matter to her. And saying, "Yay, I'm 41." And it got me thinking about what would happen if I walked in somewhere and I did the same thing and said, "Hi, everyone, I'm 55." And I thought, why can't I do that? And who cares? I want to have more of that spirit, that celebrating that, yeah, I'm 55. I'm going to be 56 this year, guys. And that just touched my heart. And I just kept thinking about that and just kind of commenting about it. And I thought I wanted to share that with you all. And, as you're going about your day to day, kind of think about, how I hate saying how old you are, because I want to say how young we are. And I'm trying to change my mindset about a lot of different things, but saying I'm 55, and in a way that was exciting and wonderful. And because it really is, there's a lot of life left for us. And that is my message today, that I want you to think about that. Just think about it. You don't all have to walk into places and fling your arms out and announce your age, but maybe kind of in your mind, think about doing that. And just maybe it will give you a little confidence. And definitely takes courage to just do that. But even to think is courageous as well. So think about that. And the next time you kind of walk into a space or a place and announce, I'm 55, or I'm 41, or I'm 72, or whatever it happens to be. All right. Wonderful. As you all know, if you've been listening, I am just about an aromatherapist. I'm still waiting to finish up my case studies, and that will be done shortly. And then I'll be a certified aromatherapist. And I'm excited about that. In the show notes, I will have a link to my online website where you can purchase any products. And I've been working on the tweaks on that because there's been some, the program I'm using is great, but I just have to navigate it a little bit better. So anyway, if you go there now and look for products, they will be available. Let's just say some of them were not available because I didn't have numbers in there, but now I do. So it'll be good. So yeah, go check that out. And I will be, this is kind of a new concept. I'm actually going to be naming my aromatherapy services with a different name than Midlife with Courage, because that just doesn't make sense for me. And it's a lot of words. And so I do have a name in mind, and I'm not going to share it yet, but it kind of fits along the theme of midlife women, maybe not even just women, but midlife. But I have to stop myself from saying anymore because if that's what it's going to turn out to be, it's going to be awesome. And I can't wait to create a logo for it. So watch for that. So it's going to be, it's not a rebranding, but it's kind of a branching off from Midlife with Courage. We'll put it that way. All right. As always, if you have any questions about essential oils or aromatherapy or the podcast or midlife women or whatever you want to talk about, just shoot me an email at midlifewithcourage@gmail.com. Or you can go to my social media. I'm on Facebook, Midlife with Courage. I'm on Instagram and LinkedIn, and my website, midlifewithcourage.com. That is not going to change, just so you know that. So yeah, check out my website and you can find the way that works for you to get a hold of me. All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed this little bonus episode, and I hope you take care of your beautiful selves. Until next time, I will talk to you soon.